Hello everyone. Today my PAP is gonna talk about the detail of position forward in football. Let me talk about football in the sport, the national in the world. In the football, a team have 11 player, one goalkeeper, and 10 other player, consisting of the defense, midfield, and attacker. Depending on the map system used, those positions indicate the role and the playing area of the position. Next, forwards or the striker. The forwards or striker are players who are positioned nearest the opposite team goal. The primary responsibility of the forward is to score goal and to create the scoring chain for other players. Forwards may also contribute defensively by harrying opposite defense and goalkeeping which is not in the possession. The most common modern formation include between 1 and 3 forwards. For example, alone dagger in the 4-2-3-1 and the pass dagger in 4-4-2 or one dagger or and two winger in the 4-3-3. The coach will often fill with one striker who play on the shoulder of the latest position defense and another attacking forward who play somewhat deeper and assist in the creating goal as well as the scoring. The former is sometimes a large striker, typically known as no target man, who is used either or the distract opposition defense to help teammates score or the score themselves. The latter is usually of quicker pace and is required to have some ability like finding hole in the opposing defense and sometimes dipping in order to catch the cycle will be operated on the wing of the field as work devil goalward. Yet another variation in the replacement of the target man with a cycle who can thread to the ball. Player who specialize in player as the target are usually of the above average, high in a good heading ability and accurate shoot. They tend to be the outlet player for both midfielder and defender. Able hold the ball up, retains possession of the ball in as and one position while our teammates run forward to join the attacks. They tend to score goal from the cross, often with the head, and can use their body as then to shape the ball while turning to the score. Other forwards may rely on their pace to run onto a long ball pass over or to the position defense. Rather than correcting the ball with their backs to the goal line target man. Some forward can play both of these roles equal well. And next, this is the position forward has three more slides. The first one is it center forward. The second striker, and the last one and winger. Let's go see the first one. The center forward. The center forward has the key task of the scoring goal, and for this station acts as the focus point of the majority of the attacking play by a team. As such, however, a striker is a performing trained to be measured purely on the goal scoring despite the fact that they may be contributing in the other way a team's success. And a traditional center forward was required to be tall in high and strong physically in order to be able to win the ball in the area for the horse and attempt to score with either their feet or head, or to knock the ball down for the teammate to score. Whereas these assets are still an advantage in the modern game speed and movement, and also require as that in the more interplay when attacking in a 4-4-2 or 4-4-1-1 formation. The center forward is the often player with a second score is a second striker who may play around him or in the slightly withdraw role respectively. Though it is not allowed to pay to recognize center forwards. Sometimes teams may opt on more defensive formation such as the 4-5-1 with the center forward in the request to pay loan pay upfront. The each shed a team may look for the opportunity to counter-attack on the break, and the center forwards may find him attacking to go on his own with just a defense to beat on the alternatively he may hold the ball up in the opponent half to allow other player to join in the attacks. Modern footballing tactics have made more use and 4-3-3 and 4-2-3-1 formation. Here, the center forwards may be involved more with the attacking build-up play, supported by bigger, who often come in the infield and attacking midfield. The play use more shorter quick pass with the movement of the ball, looking to the key and opening the ball. Next, the second, it is a second cycle. The second cycle has a long history in the game, but the terminology to describe it have varied over the years. Originally, such as the player were term inside forwards. More recently, the preferred term has been called the second cycle support cycle, deep lying forwards, shadow cycle, or without cycle, and are often referred to as playing in the hole. The second cycle tend not to be as tall as all the typical very imposing as a center forward. They are required to be more nippy, quickly, mobile, and skillful, helping to create the goal and scoring opportunity for the center forward, utilizing space created in the opposition defense to divide the passes to the cycle, picking loose ball around the area, or attempting to the deeper with the ball and score themselves. The position was initially developed by the famous Achilles national team of the late 1940 and the mid 1950, led by the Frank Bogas. Later, it was popularized in the Italian football as the Tactica or the Fantastica, the advanced playmaker who played neither in the midfield nor as a forward, but effectively pulled the string for his team attack and served an assist provider. Many players in this position can be played in a field as an attacking midfielder or sometimes on the wing. The position has been known as the number 10 in role, as the many players who play in this position warm the number 10 jerseys. Furthermore, the terminology, the position itself is loosely defined one player who lies somewhere between the out and outsider, and the midfield who can perform this role effectively due to their vision, technician skill, creativity, and passing ability, such as the player in the either a skillful, attack-minded midfielder or a key striker who can both score and create opportunity for the center forwards. Although a second forward will often not be involved in the build-up play as much as an attacking midfielder, as the supporting forwards role was the opera lies in the Italian due to fellow attacking midfielder adapting to a more advanced position in the tactically rigorous 4-4-2 formation of the 1990. Their defensive contribution is also usually higher than that of a pure number 10 playmaker in the Italian. This role is also as known as the Lifanai, a second puta, whereas in the Brazil as known as Pote de Raca. The last one, the winger, and they have left winger and right winger, history called outside left and outside right, or the outside forward. Is an attacking player who is stationed in a wide positions near the touchline. They can be certified as the forward, considering their origin as the outside forward who play out on the wing. They continue to be termed as such in the many places of the world, especially in the Latin and Dutch footballing culture. However, in the English-speaking world, they usually counted as part of the midfield, having been pushed back. There is the attempt of the 4-4-2 formation, which gradually rose to prominence in the 1960s. Give the law additional defensive due to a winger main of attribute in the usually speed with in use and attack. The part opinion throw back in the order to get the behind, and then they will cause the pass into the center for the attack. Occasionally left and right foot winger may swap side of the field, and the tactical move to enable the winger to cut inside against the opposing fullback bigger foot, looking for a shooting opportunity or just as a means of the open up in the defense. Clubs such as Barcelona and Real Madrid often used to play their winger on the wrong flanks for the decision. Although the winger are familiar parts of the football, the use of the winger is by no means universal, as many successful terms have been operated without the winger. At the 1966 World Cup, England managed LMC led a team without the national winger to the title. This was unusual enough, and at the time for the team to be nicknamed the Winglet Wonder. A more recent example is that of the Italian Club Milan, who have typically play in a narrow midfield diamond formation or in the Kismet tree formation 4-2-1, relying on the attacking fullbacks to provide the necessary wide out the wing. In the conclusion, we will get to the know forwards of the player in the football, what are the position and is the position, how important is and I. So I hope what I present will be useful for the audience. And today I have to say goodbye. Thank you.